counter threat, because threats don't mean shit to us. Y'all been threatening us since Birmingham. I ain't seen shit. When it's July the 4th, and all you scary ass Negroes that pass that shit around, look at what the fuck you did. You made blacks come out. I don't see no white militia. Look to the boogie boys, the 3%ers, and all the rest of you scared ass rednecks. We here. Where the fuck you at? We in your house. Let's go. NFAC, motherfucker.
What's up, YouTube? So, people have been asking my opinion on this, and I thought it was important for me to talk to you about it. A few points that came to my mind after watching this video and doing a little bit of research were, number one, I'm all for the Second Amendment and people being able to exercise their Second Amendment rights. I have guns. I always say other American citizens should go out and buy guns and arm themselves thoroughly, especially during these crazy times that we're experiencing today. In 2020, only a fool would face this world unarmed. Secondly, as all of you know me, you know I'm a theistic essentialist and I stand with the AAA. We don't believe race exists, so of course I have absolutely no problem with so-called whites or so-called black militias arming themselves, because to me, we're all just African. The overall majority skin tone of any particular militia doesn't make it better or worse than the other. So the fact that this is a so-called black militia on the surface doesn't bother me one bit. Now, with that being said, what starts to bother me and bring up red flags is when certain groups have racial agendas or anti-American sentiments, or they just promote a dangerous ideology. That's when I start having a problem. That's where they lose me. When I first saw this NFAC video, I was like, damn, okay, this is kind of dope. Then, to be honest, my next thought immediately was, I bet you anything, they're on some black supremacy movement bullshit. They're on some racial shit. And guess what? I was exactly right. Any racist group or movement rooted in racial superiority needs to be destroyed immediately, without question. White, black, yellow, etc., all of them. This all brings me to the leader, the skinny little light-skinned dude who looks like Malcolm X, calls himself Grandmaster J. Hey bro, you're 55 years old, man. Grow up, dude. After a little bit of research, you'll find out this guy's ex-military. He's a failed DJ, a failed rapper. He thinks he can fight. Yeah, look it up. He actually does some kind of bullshit jujitsu or some clown-ass martial arts. And most dangerously, he can't figure out his own worldview or ideology that he wants to be part of. Everything he talks about contradicts all the previous information he promoted just 5 minutes earlier. 1 second he's Kemet, 1 second he's a Moor, and the next second he's spewing Hebrew Israelite bullshit. He talks about the 12 tribes of Israel, but he's wearing an Eye of Horus on his fucking jacket. Hey, asshole, get it together. Little does he know, none of these things can live together in the same room. It seems like he just grabs a hold of anything pro-black, even if one part contradicts the other part, because he don't really care about being logical, he just cares about being racist. That's why a lot of Hebrews are now calling him out, calling him an agent, and people are now pointing out his failed abilities to think rationally. But because he's illogical, plus he's angry, plus a racist, and ex-military, well, now he's very dangerous. I respect that they don't deal with rainbow boys, okay? Me, myself, don't deal with rainbow boys. But if the NAFC really wanted to be powerful, they'd throw away the racist bullshit. They'd throw away the spooky religious shit and unite with all the good guys. They could only get 1,000 members out to the Stone Mountain protest. It's going to take a lot more than that, fellas, if you want to make a splash. So-called blacks already only make up 13% of the population, and only 6% of those are males of a decent age ready to fight. And of that 6%, guess what? A lot of those are peaceful little Christians. Don't believe in racial divide and won't come out for your little protests. Sorry. In the end, the NAFC will hit a cap, and that's as far as they'll go. They can never win, and they will never win. They'll never do anything more than they're doing right now. And if any real shit ever popped off, they'll be taken off the map in about 2.2 seconds. That's a fact, Jack. Racist, evil, bullshit never wins. You can't fight evil with evil, bro. As far as voting goes, I will never in my life vote for someone who is trying to take our guns away. Never. Especially from the group that barely has enough guns to start with. They're going to be the ones that are hurt the most when all these democratic reforms and policies are enacted. You think defunding the police is going to hurt the rich, racist white folks? Hell no. It's going to hurt the people living in the inner cities. And lastly, let me say, if the NAFC wanted more respect, I would suggest they go protect their own neighborhoods, where all the black people are really getting killed by other blacks. Go stand out in front of abortion clinics, protect the babies. Go stand in front of the welfare office and tell women they need a man to be in the home. Go stand out in front of rap concerts and protest glorification of violence. This weak shit about standing up to the KKK does absolutely fucking nothing. The KKK is basically non-existent and has less than 3,000 members. Hey assholes, go focus on some real issues. I'll see you soon. I'm the Atheist Killer. Stay safe, and until next time, bro. Peace.